games in one day. What the hell is this? Some kind of party?
So much happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So much happened. We had playoff football. Mike McDaniel got fired.
Oh, yeah.
Who else got? Kevin Petula got fired. Mike Tomlin steps down. It's crazy. The Packers blew a fucking lead.
An 18-point lead to their hated rival.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to do it from game to game, or do you want to just do something a little different?
Let's just go through the games. Then we'll talk about all the other issues that are happening. You know, who the Steelers hire, who the Giants hire, where Mike McDaniel lands. You know, all these job openings. We can speculate, but let's go game to game. First game. Actually, read these five. Bang out these five super chats.
I do. Oh, I will bang it, sir. I'll bang it
out.
Ayush Durka 2425. Tree needs to get lulled cow of the week. Not for anything Steeler related, but for forgetting Nico Harrison is the only lulled cow of the year. Well, it's a tie between Nico Harrison and the Mets. So there is that. I mean, the secret is I was always a lull cow. No rules X. Who would thought at the beginning of the year Brandon would be the last one standing? I believe that it'll be a Broncos versus Seahawks Super Bowl with the Seahawks getting revenge. I mean, with excuse me, crumbling like the Steelers in the fourth quarter over here. But I think the thing is, like, the Bills, they're going to be a dangerous team. I think.
I disagree. I think out of the teams to play, the Bills are probably the one that the Broncos are getting the best possible matchup.
Not with Josh Allen.
I get it, but they have one of the better defenses, you know, and the Broncos will pull some anime shit. They're the new Steelers, at least this year.
Well, I mean, they've been winning ugly a lot. It's going to finally blow up in their face someday.
I don't know. You said that about the Bears, and the Bears got it done too. But I don't think
they almost did.
The Packers, the Bears let the Packers hang around for far too long.
Well, actually, the Packers let the Bears hang around for too long because they had 4 straight dud drives that pretty much killed their momentum.
Yeah. Jordan Love was fucking up. All right, keep going.
Yeah, buddy. Alex Schroeder, 7334. Looks like Tyler Loop saved Lamar a trip to the hospital. I'm picturing that front against Fa'alele, by the way. Oh, dude, they would have been crushed. Pete Alonso is a Baltimore Oriole.
Hey, thanks for
here's the thing. Even if Tyler Luke made that field goal, I don't think anything changes. I think the weeks get delayed a little bit. Now, instead of Mike Tomlin, like, he would be stepping down after that Week 18 game. The reality is that John Harbaugh would have been fired after this game. So that's what
the only thing that saves your job is a playoff win.
And even then, Harbaugh won a playoff game last year against the Steelers. It didn't save him.
That's true. Well, it didn't save him this year, but you don't fire someone right after a playoff win. If you make it to the division round, he got fired after winning a playoff game.
Yep, he won that Titans game, and they decided to go separate ways. They hired Mike Vrabel.
Didn't Uche play for Mike Mularkey?
Yes, he hated him. He thought he was a clown. Like, he worked with Jack Del Rio.
That's right. He loved Del Rio.
And then they fired him. He hated Mularkey, and he loathed Gene Smith.
Yeah,
loathed him. I mean, he is one of the worst GMs.
They benched David Garrard for Blaine.
They cut him. They cut Garrard.
That's right. And then Blaine Gabbert came in, and Uche said he didn't even know the fucking plays.
Yeah, because he was completely overwhelmed.
He called out the play. He was like 36 right, 14X, and they're like, what the fuck is that? Could you imagine you're playing in the NFL? Oh, we just got a 100 bomb. You're playing in the NFL, and the quarterback who's making who's making more money than you just comes out and just spits out nonsense.
Yep.
I'm in my bathrobe.
Ooh, Playboy, huh? There you go. Rock out the Playboy rub. Ooh. Take it off. Take it off. I'll do Bailey Riker before I get to this hundo. The Jags should have done what the Texans did, run the damn ball, and they would have won. Well, not just that, they got greedy. They didn't take the points. They just went for it, and then Cam Little missed a field goal at half. Thanks for coming to my rant. Lawrence didn't lose that game. No, Jags Brass lost that game. And Blaze, 48-25. We're going to need some Jeebus today, boys. So Mike Tomlin is gone, huh? Well, it's about fucking time. 7 fucking years overdue. Something had to be done, but historically, the Steelers have done well with first-year head coaches.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 3 NFC West teams are in the divisional. Seahawks versus Niners, round 3. Let's go.
Now, what happened to the Niners and Seahawks in the first 2, Matt? Did they split?
Well, they did split. Week 1 was a weird game because Seattle kind of shit the bed against the 49ers.
Yeah.
And they didn't work out. It was a very low-scoring game. And then in Week 18, like, the Seahawks just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but yeah,
and people, I mean, I thought the NFC West was going to be a mess this year. It did look pretty weak early on with a lot of sluggish performances, and the Cardinals did fall apart. But
yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to mess this up. I got to get a few more here. Let's go with Bailey Riker once again. He took the lead multiple times when he was asked, Lawrence is here and for real, and I'm not blaming him for that ending interception. I mean, he kind of derped it, but just it is what it is. Tony Nicolaudi. Oh, Chicago's celebrating now. First playoff win in 15 years.
Yeah,
America.
Hey, listen, I said on the clickbait, I was like, look, I think the Bears will win, and you damn well better. And they got it done.
Yeah, definitely. And Mendenhall is the definition of mental illness. Rashard Mendenhall said some weird shit about Mike Tomlin. And it's just, it came off as just a little bit out there. Here. So I have this right here. I'm going to share this. And it just comes off as very weird. From Rashard Mendenhall. All you do is talk about how important QB play is. Here's a coach who had subpar QB play in all but one of his 19 seasons, and he still found a way to be a threat. 1 of 19? Why? What was the good year? Like he had Big Ben for 14, 15
what was
of
the
those
sub
19
year?
years.
Kenny Pickett's year?
No, probably Duck Hodges. The narrative of success in football so farty. How do you hate someone that never lost? It's like, what? And they're just calling out the fumble. It's like, aren't you the same guy that wondering why people were celebrating Osama bin Laden's death? Belichick was fired, and Tom would have another one if you didn't fumble. It's like just people just bitching about him.
Yeah, but I think he does have a point, though. Mike Tomlin should be fucking celebrated for what he did. Like, I get that.
He escaped a lot of raindrops. That's the thing. Like, I feel like it's not the quarterback play. I'm not a hater. It's just problem is if you look, a lot of it was ref ball, other teams self-destructing, and just fluke situations. And I mean, that gets you against really bad teams. He did. I'm saying the early years were good.
How much the past decade was a mess. How much better? Another Super Bowl? If he had won 2 Super Bowls, you'd be
not
like,
having a 7 consecutive.
My captain.
Well, not a 7 consecutive playoff losing streak where you get blown out in every single game. I think that's the issue. Like 2017 and then just laying a massive egg at home. And now that whole 2017 year was weird. Like that soured a lot of people on him.
Yeah, that was a weird year.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought getting beat by the Jags was pretty
that's what I mean.
Bad.
It was bad. I mean, a lot of people wanted him fired after that game.
Yep.
Boss Antelope 8658. Crazy wild card week, gents. Playoff bullshit is real, except for the Steelers. The bullshit was not real for them.
All right, let's get into read this one and we'll talk about some games.
Yeah, buddy. Gucci Marlin for 10. Wouldn't it be poetic for the Steelers to hire Pittsburgh native Mike McCarthy?
No.
As goes, fuck no. No Mike McCarthy. He's fucking terrible. All right, let's go over our first game, sir.
All right, we got the Rams and the Panthers. Now, a lot of people were like, the Rams are going to blow out the Panthers. The Panthers showed up. They had the lead late. It was like a heavyweight fight. A lot of things flipped. Mm-hmm. The Panthers surprised a lot of people. I don't even who said that? Brett Coleman was like, this team's going to be around, and I'm like, I don't always know about that. I think they played the game with dignity, but they ultimately lost. Now, if they had won and pulled some fucking upset shit, that would have been amazing, and everyone would question the entire playoff format. But it's looking like Bryce Young is not a bust.
Well, he at least earned himself another year. I feel with
Yeah.
that. He's a very up and down quarterback. He's had moments where like he looks really good and then has a dud. He had a pretty good game in this one. And I think the thing is, like, the Panthers did have this game won. You know what fucked him in the end? Prevent defense on the final drive. That's what did him in. And what did him in was, unfortunately, you're going up against this guy right here, who has, I think, like one of the highest rates of 2-minute drill comebacks in NFL history. And what do you think was going to happen? Matthew Stafford had Matthew Stafford. And the Rams spent the whole time like playing with their food. Like they were begging Carolina to take this one. And they just barely escaped.
The other thing that was not surprising was that Matt Stafford would pick apart a soft zone. Like he just was like,
exactly.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He just went underneath, like in the middle, wide open. Why wouldn't you take it?
Why wouldn't you take it? All right. So not surprising here. Like I guess I was impressed with Carolina that they hung around. I never thought for a second that they'd actually win. I mean, I even put on Twitter that I would take off all my clothes and post a picture on Twitter, which I didn't say what the order was or what the picture would be. However, I just knew they weren't going to lose. That would have been bad for the NFL if Carolina fucking backed into the playoffs. And remember when, who was it? San Diego?
A couple teams did that. Seattle did that against New Orleans, and Carolina did it in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
But Arizona was out without their quarterback, so it's potentially that too. But this would have been the third time where a division winner sub 500 would have won their respective game. A lot of people would have been bitching, but I was on Team Chaos. I was hoping Carolina would win.
Yeah.
But they were very close.
Carolina winning is a division winner under 500 at home is like when like a 3-win team took out an undefeated team in college football. Yep. And it just put the committee into chaos. I missed that because everyone hated that system.
Yeah, and the problem is now it's just everyone's playing cupcakes for that reason now.
Yeah, well, now all you have to do is get in the playoffs. Look at Miami; they're in the fucking finals.
And Notre Dame's flipping shit.
Yeah, and Indiana is fucking they're a machine.
Yeah, they're dominating, dude. Oregon just they pantsed Oregon. I mean, pants them.
They pantsed Alabama too. They fucking crushing everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking crushing it.
Yeah, buddy.
Have you? I want to ask you a question. Have you ever taken a fart walk? Do you know what a fart walk is?
No, absolutely not.
Like when you're at chat, are you with me here? Like when you're at Thanksgiving or something, and you just eat like a bunch of gravy and turkey, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go for a walk," and then you just walk around the neighborhood, just letting out farts. Just
go to the damn bathroom, dude.
Nah, man. People can hear you. You gotta be like, hey, bro, let's go for a walk. You know, I've never heard of a fart walk.
No.
You don't know about the fart walk. I
know about the post-turkey coma. Know about that.
Yep. Crazy Frankie's with me. The Limb Report. Cerebus. Anyways, I made up a song instead of Under the Boardwalk. It's I took a fart walk.
I took a fart walk. Fart walk.
People walking behind. I took a fart walk. I hope they don't mind. I took a fart walk. All right. I just had to get that in there. Everybody has to
even
love
Caleb's talking about
a good
fart
old
sheds.
fart walk. I took a fart walk. Fart walk.
So absolutely Dutch oven.
Yes, I'm glad to know that AI will never replace me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they'll force replace you, man. We're all going to be replaced by AI eventually.
Dude, KTO got his channel deleted. I don't know if it's been resolved yet.
AI spam. Let me take a look.
Fucking AI is frightening. That at first, when AI was deleting channels, I was like, man, you got to work really hard to get deleted. And now, they go out and take out KTO. Like, what does he got to do?
Yeah, like I mean, people get like suspended for or age restricted for gambling ads. Like the same thing happened with me.
Happened to me too. Yeah.
Like age restricted. I'm like, what? Like it happened during my stream last night. I was wondering why there were no like super chats after 11:11. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably why. And it's just like,
what about super chats after 9/11?
collapse.
So your stream, the game got demonetized.
Well, it did get demonetized, age restricted.
Jesus. And
but it happened during the game. That's the problem.
Oh, jeez.
And then like the AI must have flagged it because like it was sponsored by DraftKings. But it's just like, wait, what?
Tell us what we're supposed to do, right? Like,
because like I followed all the guidelines. I followed every prof link. I did the paid promotion. I've done other things as well. Like I mentioned, like all clear lines, that stuff like that, disclaimers. So what are we trying to do here?
I don't know, dude.
Most of the people that watch my stuff are over 18.
I'm fucking scared of YouTube right now. If they fucking drop KTO like that, like, and then now, he's appealing. He had to appeal, and he's like, "You'll just wait for the decision." And I'm just like, "That's not how that works."
They're never gonna do that. The problem is, like, they'll automatically reject you every single time.
Mm-hmm. They just reject because they're like, "Oh, well, the AI, it's not a human." I'm like, "Hey, check this. Hey, how about this concept? Why don't you flag a bunch of channels and then review them to make sure they're not spamming?"
Yep.
Fucking A.
Well, so far, it's like, I need my help. That YouTube video has been wrongfully deleted. It said I violated the spam deceptive practices and scams policy, which doesn't make sense.
That is crazy. That reminds me. I gotta do shit. Anyways, all right. Let's actually read more super chats. Is that a scam to talk about super chats?
Yes, it always is. Rangav248. What the actual fuck today, NFL, with all my news? Fuck Tree for jinxing my Jags. You're welcome. Which is worse? I don't know which is worse. Losing to the Bills or the media going after a Jacksonville beat reporter for having humanity. Did you see this about Lynn Jones?
Oh, yeah. People were hating on that shit.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you. Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank you.
And you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all right? You keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
I need her during my days where she's like, "Hey, you hold your head up. You shit posted very well today."
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a grandma baking cookies. She's like, you
telling me how great I am for tweeting that fucking Mike Tomlin got fired.
Yep.
And I can be like,
Steelers go
She
super.
sounds like the best grandmother ever.
Like you do a good job holding that Jesus up high. You hold up that Jesus. You don't
hated
even
on
do that.
Kevin
You wave
Patuna.
that terrible towel. You do a good job. You're not spoiled.
I just want to congratulate you for all the Eagles hate that you spewed into the world.
Congratulate you for not being banned from YouTube yet. I'm so proud.
I just want to congratulate you for making fun of Nick Sirianni as much as you can. You hold your head high, boy.
I'll hold my head high for that.
Yeah. I just want to congratulate you for bringing up the 9-8 Super Bowl for the seventh consecutive season. You hold your head high.
Yeah, the AP reporters, like they hold themselves in an ivory tower. That's the problem. It's like they see like an ethics thing, and then they deliver softball questions like to teams and reporters. It's like, what are we doing here?
There are annoying reporters that pound and pester like GMs that are just trying to get through their day. Yep. You know, like there was that New York reporter that kept asking Joe Shane the same fucking shit. But like, it's just like, what was that reporter? Who was that Phillies pitcher that went after that reporter?
Oh,
you're all class.
Papelbon?
No, the other one starts with like an H. Not Papelbon.
Who am I thinking of?
Who was that?
Tommy Hunter?
It was a Phillies pitcher, Brett something, was going at a reporter. And he was just like, fuck you. Yeah, he was like, yeah, you're all class. Like he asked him like an offensive question.
Holiday?
No.
Well, Scherzer wasn't one. I thought it would be like someone like Bryce Harper or something like that.
No, yeah, Papelbon choked Bryce Harper. Brett Myers, yes, it was Brett Myers. And it was some reporter incident here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're not sellouts. They just hold themselves as like it's an elitist sort of thing. Like they have their own club. It's like with radio.
Brett punched his wife.
What?
Reporter Brett Myers guy had a domestic. Oh,
lovely.
Oh yeah, he had a Brett Myers was involved in a notable 2007 incident where he had a heated expletive-filled confrontation with Philadelphia Inquirer Sam Carchidi. Myers had to be physically restrained during the argument. Yeah, I remember because he said all he did was ask him like a normal question. And then Brett Myers was like, "Fuck you." Oh my God. Here. Escalation. The reporter then asked Myers if he could spell retarded, which further enraged Myers, leading him to stand up as if to strike the reporter. Teammate Pat Burrell intervened and pulled Myers away. It's really bad when Pat Burrell had to come in and save your bacon because Pat Burrell was a fucking asshole. My friend met Pat the Bat in a bar in Philly. And he was like, "Holy shit, you're Pat Burrell." And he's like, "Get the fuck out of my face."
That sounds like a reporter, all right.
He's like, "Oh my God, it's Pat the Bat." He was like, "Yeah, thank you. Fuck you."
Like he's just there to drink. He don't give a shit.
Yeah. Patty LaBatty is like, "Fuck you." Anyways, don't ever ask somebody to spell the word retarded. Okay. That's just that you're just asking to get charged.
Yeah, you're asking to get punched in the fucking mouth. That's what you're doing here.
All right. Did we have some more supers?
Yes, we do.
Okay, get to some supers and then we'll
Tony Nicolode. If I had a nickel for the amount of dumpster fire streams I watched today, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
Yeah.
I know. And Jared Oberfeld. Why does Tree not take any of his towels to Houston? He will be forced to bullfight Toro. Now for the AFC North to rise again. Nevermore.
I'm telling you, Houston's dangerous. I'm telling
their defense is fucking legit. They are what the Steelers defense pretends they are.
They rush 4 and they get to the QB. I'm telling you, they are nuts. They are nuts. All right, Packers Bears. This was the game.
It was cinema. As I said, a wise man on YouTube comment section said you can't spell cinema without Iceman. And he was bad the first 3 quarters. Jordan Love played well for half. But he survived for the first 4 quarters.
Go ahead.
Like I said, 25 points right there, man. They choked.
The thing that makes it even more unacceptable is go to the play-by-play. Go to play-by-play.
This is where they lost the game right here. These 4 straight. That's where Green Bay lost the game.
Go up. Turnover on downs. Right? Yep. 2 consecutive drives. And interception, downs, and downs. Now go down, go down.
Field goal.
Interception.
The interception was in the red zone.
Right. But the not turning the turnover on downs into points like that, that they lost that. Look, you can't win a game in the first half, but I would say that they lost it right there.
Yeah, they at least converted these into touchdowns, but they missed
that field goal.
And then these 4 drives ended their game. Yeah. And then they at least got it back. But Brandon McManus, he should not be in the NFL anymore. He missed 7 points. He's had a terrible year. Dude, get the hell out. You can't kick a field goal anymore.
They also had an opportunity to score a tutty at the end of the half. They were down in the red zone too, and they just couldn't make it happen. So those are things where you're like, like Chris Collinsworth, I don't know about this. I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Tony. I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim. Then dude, it's one game. You got to capitalize. I get it. I'm a fucking loser in a basement currently talking about this game, but when you see things like this happen, you're like, now, did they miss some extra points too, right?
Yep, they missed an extra point.
Yeah. It was there was some ugliness, but that throw That throw by Caleb Williams on fourth down.
Oh, that was pure cinema, and that's why you drafted that man first overall.
Yeah, he is free from the Floose Goose.
Yep. And he has become his own. This is the symbol of their entire game. Ben Johnson flexing his shit, and Matt LaFleur just having 1,000-yard stare. And all of Green Bay is apparently pissed for a lot of this reason because they talked about fucking the Packers and stuff like that, and it just kind of just came into their own. And I'm trying to upload the thing where he said "fuck the Packers."
Yeah.
It's not working there.
Listen. All the hours of prep that we put into this show, you don't even have the clip ready.
Well, it was ready.
Someone fire our producer. That's what I need to know.
Who is our producer? Our producer is just me. But speaking of which, though, while we wait for that, I do have live correspondence from the scene from a certain American president.
Are you fucking kidding me that actually happened? Are you fucking kidding me that actually happened? In the 30-plus years that I've walked this earth as a Bears fan, destined to hell, and listen to these awful goddamn inbred cheesehead dickless fucks from goddamn Wisconsin and places further abroad tell me about how much the Bears suck. Go to hell! Bears win! Fade to black! God bless America!
That was cinema.
It's definitely, you can't spell cinema. And you can't spell cinema without Ben Johnson. Hell yeah!
Man, fuck the Packers.
Fuck the Packers. I mean, we need those rivalries again. And Green Bay's flipping out for this. I mean, didn't Aaron Rodgers go out and say, "I still own you"? And everyone cheered about that shit. Just saying, man. Like, there's nothing about a good old spirited intercity rivalry. Like, if I beat the Ravens or the Browns, I'm saying, fuck the Ravens. Fuck the Browns. Fuck the Browns, those irrelevant pieces of shit. Fuck them. Fuck them.
You could tell that was how many years of just rage built up. Like, the Packers have owned the Bears for a long time. Just wait until the Giants are good and the Cowboys and Eagles suck. You're going to see some shit coming out of my mouth.
Oh, dude. It happened with the Browns. Like, when the Browns beat the Steelers, there was a lot of Browns fans talking shit.
Yeah.
That had muddled up for a long time.
You know what the worst part about shit talking? It's like busting a nut, though. Like, once it happens, you're like, and then it's over, and then you gotta go bust another nut. You gotta
we're just
win
talking
another
shit
game.
nonstop. You just gotta punch shit. You just gotta talk all the shit, man. It's just how it is.
There's never a win where you're just like, I can stop being a fan of this team. Nope. It just keeps going.
You want more.
Look at the Patriots fan. If they lose this weekend or next weekend, they're not gonna be happy.
No,
they were.
They'll be satisfied with the year, but they'll want more. Just how it is.
They were great, they were bad, and now they're good.
Yeah, buddy. Definitely so. I mean, speaking of great to good, I mean, Buffalo versus Jacksonville. This was a game. This was absolutely a game, man. I mean,
it was a game.
Yeah, I mean, games. Yeah. You know where Jacksonville...
I was very surprised because I had Jacksonville winning this game.
Same here.
I just thought that they were going to do it.
Yeah. You know what fucked them? Going for it on fourth down.
Yep.
They did not take the points. They immediately go to a point. And then there was this situation here where there was apparently a defensive offsides. He snapped it with literally 0.1 second left. And Cam Little missed the field goal in a ball don't lie situation. That's what cost him the game. Yep. And then it turned into Josh Allen played the game of his life. That's really all that needs to be said here. Yeah. He carried that team. Sean McDermott was out in the back doing heel spells and using all his MP to keep Josh Allen on the field. And Jacksonville, they've had a great year, but they should be kicking themselves because they had a golden opportunity. They abandoned the run and they got greedy. That's what did them in.
One awful pick by Lawrence. One was off the hands, but that pick, the first one was awful.
First one was awful. The second one got a little iffy too. I mean, they had a chance and then they had a chance. I agree with Jacksonville pushing them towards the end zone with a minute left. They had plenty of time to at least try and tie the game.
It was sad. Uche would have been massive.
Oh, Uche
probably would have gone in person, and he would have been sad. And
he would have been pissed.
Somebody just posted the fart walk on my Twitter. Hold on, let me.
You and your fart walk.
I took a fart walk. Hold on.
Fart walk. Fart walk.
Is he singing?
Shakes the band and opens up the shut. Fart walk. Full belly, cold night.
Can you hear that?
Let it breathe.
Yeah.
Step a little trumpet in the holiday eve. Turkey and gravy marching in my gut. Each stride shakes the band and opens up the shut. Fart walk. Full belly.
Fart walk. That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely something right there, man. I mean,
yeah, I thought this game was one of the most entertaining. I felt devastated for the Jags, but it was Ambassador, you just killed 40 trees for that video. It was worth it.
Hey, honestly, it's worth it. Man. It's worth
Oxygen
everyone bitches about AI.
overrated.
AI has its benefits. It has its benefits.
Oxygen and water is overrated. How come he couldn't sing? I took a fart walk. People walking behind. I took a fart walk. I hope they don't mind.
Fart walk.
Fart walk. Here, I'll put it
definitely the fart walks,
GPT.
man. All the fart walks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, the only problem is for Buffalo, Gabe Davis is going to be out for the season now. Torn ACL. I think the same leg that hurt him there.
That's what I'm saying. I think that this Bills victory was that is the best opponent that the Broncos could have going forward.
I still think Buffalo has a chance in this one.
Nah, man. Nah.
I think they have a chance.
All right, read some supers and we'll get to these NFC games.
We'll absolutely do. Blazer Tracer for 20 bones. Thank you very much, Blazer. Hello, fellas. Just wanted to say that you guys have gotten me through a lot of low and dark times. My stepdad died last Friday. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man. And I was in a low place, and watching Tree's video Saturday made me laugh. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Rest in peace, JP. Rest in peace to his stepdad.
Sound like an amazing man. I'm sorry for your loss, Blazer Tracer. And I hope, it always blows my mind that we get people through tough times.
Exactly. I mean, it's surreal. I mean, it's sobering as shit, even hearing stories now. And I heard these 10 years ago. I'm like, really? I mean, it's humbling in a lot of ways.
It is. It is. I hope that we can help people somehow.
Even vicariously or by proxy.
By proxy.
Yep. Christopher Moreland, 863 for 5. Turning 29 today and got an amazing present from my Bears. The Holy Choke Job Batman performance by Green Bay. Happy birthday, Christopher.
How come Batman, I just want to ask a question. How come Batman doesn't have a bat? Because then it would be the bat.
Well, I mean, what are we talking about? Like an actual pet bat or a baseball bat?
Yeah, he doesn't carry a baseball bat. He has all those tools on his, like he's got the bat phone, he's got the bat grappler, but he doesn't have a bat. I
mean, he doesn't have a bat. He had a Batman and Robin gave him a bat credit card, but I mean, no bat. You're right. I mean, he's got to go to Dick's, get himself.
When he takes a dump, does he take a bat shit?
No, they call him bat shit insane. Just saying.
All right. Sorry.
So.
You
got to do the dad jokes, man. It's been a long day.
Tangent right there.
That's how it is, man. Matthew Ramirez. What's up, Matthew? Been a while for me, gentlemen. Glad to see y'all doing well. I'm glad to see you doing well too, my man. I'd love to pose a question. Who is the most desirable coaching prospect for the Giants and Steelers of the current available options?
It's pretty much a done deal that Harbaugh is in. That's what they're saying. They're saying he wants $20 million, a say on roster, $10 million coaching budget, which is fine. They're going to give him the world.
Yeah, and he wants to hire his own GM, I believe. Which means Shane.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Shane's not going to hire some guy who's going to fire him, though.
But the problem is, I mean, if it means getting Harbaugh, they may pull the trigger.
Yeah, they might. They might do that shit. And Joe Shane is like, fuck, I was already going to lose my job anyway.
Hey, free severance.
I don't know. The problem is that the Giants' biggest problem that you wanted to address was getting a coach who could fix the end of game management, and Harbaugh's not that dude.
He chokes. He blows double-digit leads like there's no tomorrow.
That's why I like Stefanski. But Stefanski blows games too.
Yeah, Stefanski does like that sort of thing. You just have to guess where it goes from there. It's just,
who do you think is currently the best end game manager in the NFL right now? End game manager, someone who is not a lead blower.
Sean McVay? Nah.
Ooh.
I mean, he's had his moments that he's blown games, but that's more on the defense.
Reed is pretty good. Andy Reid.
Reed's gotten all right.
He used to be terrible at it. Reed has learned from his lessons.
Yep.
I think Ben Johnson doesn't have as long of a track record, but man, he's impressive this year in terms of end game management.
I'm trying to think who hasn't really blown
Kyle
leads.
Shanahan, no. Delete the Kyle Shanahan responses, please.
28-3, dude. 28-3.
Delete that shit.
And Super Bowl in 2020 against the Chiefs, he blew a 10-point lead there too.
It doesn't seem like LaFleur is all that dumb, but they did blow this playoff game. Like I don't look at LaFleur.
They've blown a lot of double-digit leads this year.
Dan Campbell's a head scratcher. He's one of the worst at it. I don't know.
Dan Campbell doesn't have an off switch. That's his problem.
There could be some coaches that are fantastic at it that never, like Aaron Glenn could be the best end game manager.
He's not good at anything
but
else.
he's never had a lead to blow. So we don't know.
Right.
All right. Sorry.
And Darian Clark, I'm just wondering, does this NFL season have the most coaching firings of all time or just the 21st century? I thought 2022 had a bunch of firings. But, I mean, most of it is also potentially not firings. Like, Tomlin wasn't a firing. He just stepped down.
Yeah, but it has the most vacancies is 9. 9 openings right now.
9 openings. You may have more if Matt LaFleur doesn't agree to contract terms.
Yeah, but I think they'll re-up with LaFleur.
Yep.
That would be
I think it's a money issue with them, honestly. So that might be the potential.
Honestly, I'd take LaFleur over Harbaugh.
LaFleur over Harbaugh.
Crazy.
I mean, as I said, he's younger. Crazy. He's more able to be adaptable.
Stefanski or LaFleur?
I mean, Harbaugh, the problem is he's set in his ways, and I mean, he's gotten stale. And honestly, I don't trust him in his next spot. I saw like the team crumble over the last 5 years, especially blowing all those leads. Drew Kashal, that 2010 Hawks team is worse than this Carolina team. Oh, but they had Beastquake, man, and an old ass Matt Hasselbeck, and Sean Shanley. Tree. Permission to change our locale of the year vote to YouTube AI. No, YouTube AI is here to stay. That's just a perennial locale nominee. And Sean Shanley, Anime UWLP here. No, Tree got age restricted because 11 p.m. because he swore a crap ton in a loud rage in a short span today. I was like, nope, age restricted. It was apparently about the gambling ads. They literally told me.
Yeah.
And speaking of gambling ads, I think everyone in Philadelphia is going to be doing that right now because of what the hell happened here. San Francisco literally has like janitors and mechanics on their defense right now. And the Philadelphia Eagles, with all of their talent and that elite offense, shit the bed and lost to the 49ers in what could be a disaster class. It cost Kevin Patullo his job. And not just that, we're all shouting this through the night itself.
Let me hear you all say E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Average Philadelphian education right there. Can't even spell Eagles. It's definitely something, man. But yeah, Kevin Patullo is canned. My favorite play is not just the run, deep ball, pass, punt, but on their final play, if you remember correctly, you remember what they ran, 5?
On the final play?
Yep, what the Eagles did. You know what they ran? 4 verts.
Yes, film watchers.
4 verts. You need 10 yards.
Yeah. And then he threw to the worst option out of the 4 verts. AJ Brown was open, but he lost trust with AJ Brown because AJ Brown kept dropping shit.
Yeah, AJ Brown played his last game in Philly. I firmly believe that. He was talking all this shit before the year, during the year, about how he doesn't get the ball. Patullo's system sucks. And he's right about that, though. He had done kumbaya sessions with Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. He had mainly, said like, oh, wait, never mind. We actually never talked about that. He had personal meetings with Jeffrey Lurie to go over his grievances. He had talked with coaches about that. And in the biggest moment, when you finally get the goddamn ball, you drop it nearly every chance you get. Like, dude, get the fuck out. You're done in Philly. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Get out, man. You're going to go to San Francisco or Buffalo and have fun there. It's like the same shit that happened with Stephon Diggs. Remember him a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Talking all that shit, drops it in the biggest moment.
Shit. Yep, dropped it. Yeah, hit him right in the fucking hands.
Yep, and that's what ran him to Houston.
Yeah, AJ Brown dropped that huge 4th down, I think, too.
It was like it was in the second half, and then there was like a 3rd down. Then they just dropped it inside slant that would have gotten big yards. I'm like, oh,
you know what I really enjoyed thoroughly was all the Eagles fans just melting down, not only from all the hate, like they were fielding it from all around, like people just dunking on them, but then the self anger at Kevin Patullo, it was just like the way that they had gotten backed into a corner, and just the crushing reality that it's so crazy because they are the defending, until the Super Bowl, they're the defending Super Bowl champions, right? And they're still like, I've never seen so many people so pissed off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't blame them because they played like fucking shit. See, here are the things. They threw eggs at Patullo's house. I would have thrown frag grenades.
Oh, my God.
Like, it's a lot of people just flipping shit about Patullo. And it just, what the hell? That's the one I remember the most. Like, they're throwing bricks. Really sat behind Kellen Moore and didn't learn jack shit. It's like Eagles fans call me a hater. They finally fired him, which is, thank fucking God, he was a hack. But once again, they need to fire Sirianni too. Who do you think promoted that guy?
Yeah. There you go, Wasteland. You're right.
Yep. Devontae Smith and AJ Brown just ran go routes on a 4th and 11. The most boring, uncreative offense. There needs to be serious changes. Eagles ran 4 verts 3 times on the final drive.
So Doc Rivers is the Mike Tomlin equivalent.
Yep.
Who is the Nick Sirianni equivalent? Someone who
won
a championship,
stumbles into a championship.
Yes. Would that be?
I'm trying to think here. Maybe Doug Peterson, but nah.
Could be.
Doug Peterson had more professional.
Doug Peterson had a creative offense.
Yeah, until he went to Jacksonville and shit got stale.
There's like
I would say like I'm trying to think
who
like
won a World Series just by accident.
March Shot.
Who was it? Mike Malone. That's a good
Michael
Paul
Malone.
Westhead. Yeah, Paul Westhead accidentally won a championship with the Lakers. That's a great one. Ditka, I mean,
Ditka had his moments.
Yeah.
I mean, he just was a strong personality. I mean, he won. I mean, Buddy Ryan had the 46.
But I'm saying someone who was like Nick Nurse, but Nick Nurse was not a fucking moron.
No, Nick Nurse is still.
Yeah, Keenan got lucky because he was just an asshole. He was just, I don't know.
The prevent offense.
What's crazy was Keenan, his only job was to be a dick to the Rangers. In 94, the way they played hockey, they did not have a strategy at all. They're just like, you guys are so good, just do whatever. And he was a fucking tool bag.
Why it could be a mistake? What is Jay Gruden talking about being a mistake? Like, dude, what are you doing, Jay Gruden? Go hit on some more college girls.
And smoke weed outside of the bar.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah, buddy.
Remember that.
Hold on, I forgot about that. And then, as I said, San Francisco, they keep surviving despite all their injuries, man. Brock Purdy did not have the greatest game, but he did what he needed to do when the time came.
The greatest game?
DeMarcus Robinson had the game of his life.
Oh, yeah. DeMarcus, dude, what the Niners are doing with their receiver core, how banged up they are. DeMarcus Robinson, 6 catches. Like he looked good. He wasn't like he was just happened to be there. He was making athletic, amazing plays, 6 catches on 7 targets. And then Juwan Jennings threw for a fucking touchdown. Yep. Mm-hmm. Like it was, and that wasn't an easy pass. Dave Roberts is a fantastic example, but he's won 2 World Series.
Yeah, I mean, Dave Roberts wouldn't be a bad one. I mean, as I said, Dave Roberts is a lot more character than fucking Nick Sirianni, though.
Yeah.
Like, nobody says a bad thing about Dave Roberts.
Yeah, he's not talking shit. Who's a coach who talks? Barry Switzer, yeah.
Barry Switzer, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Switzer talked a lot of shit, won a championship with the most stacked. Okay, we got a job and we're gonna do it, baby. I remember that. He was fucking nuts. So I knew somebody who knew him, and then he said he knew this guy named Lance Walters, and they were at a party in Oklahoma, and he was like, "Yo, Lance Walters is my neighbor," and Barry Switzer for the rest of the night just said over and over again, "Lance Walters, crazy motherfucker." Like for the next 20 minutes, he was like, "You know Lance Walters?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my neighbor." He's like, "Lance Walters is a crazy motherfucker." And that's all he said, like over and over again. And he was just like, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you, Barry." And then he just
Man, now I'm just gonna say that with you. 5 points, crazy motherfucker.
Crazy motherfucker. Mm-hmm. All right, let's. Do we got some more supers?
Yes, sir.
Here before we get into
Crystal
the worst game of
Walrein.
the weekend.
Yep. The Eagles fan kid who went on television could give Philly sports radio a run for their money. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. You can do screen audio for you, but not for me. That's weird.
The kid, he was like, this was my birthday present. I got a loss. He's like, hopefully by the end, Kevin Patullo's flipping burgers after this.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, yep, here
there
it
is. He is.
I'll download this real quick, and then I'll get it up for you.
You could hear my...
Yeah, because yours is a volume. Mine doesn't.
Oh,
I don't know why.
How does mute screen audio? How come yours? Is it in your settings?
No, I think it's just muted.
Why does yours not do that?
Maybe because I'm on a screen. I don't know.
No, you must have some setting that's preventing you from.
Maybe it's the prevent offense. Maybe it's preventing me from horrible porn. Maybe it's like that.
Dude, I'm horrified of your internet history. I don't want to see that.
My internet history is not terrible, as long as it sounds.
Yeah, you're vanilla. Is that what you think? You think you're? Oh, I wonder where the settings are. All right, when you share screen.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, if I stop my screen. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. All right. I want to hear this fucking pig-headed little kid because he's like, I hope fucking.
Yes, this was a huge letdown. This was my Christmas present, and I got a loss.
Oh, no. You probably would have rather had Cole, huh?
Yeah, probably. I'm feeling two of two things. A, I want A.J. Brown packing his bags, and I want him somewhere else that is not here. I love you, A.J., but, like, you can't make those drops in that game. And I also want Kevin Patullo flipping burgers at, like, the local McDonald's or something. I don't care.
Why do you say that?
Whenever he's an offensive coordinator, it's like he's flipping burgers. One side, he's cooking. One half, he's cooking. And the other half is completely raw.
Is that Shane Gillis's kid?
I have no idea.
Like, is that Shane Gillis, illegitimate kid? This is fucking hilarious, dude.
I mean, he should be flipping burgers, though.
He should.
That dude. Kevin Patullo. I wouldn't trust him to flip the burgers. He would burn everything. He'd just go 4 verts.
Yep, four Berts. All right, keep reading.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. King Malcolm VT. Belt to ass. That's what Indiana's about to do to Miami. As long as I can wake up, and the first thing I read is the SEC cooked.
Conferences are cooked. Like, football is amalgamating now. With the nil changed the game. Because the only thing the SEC did better than anyone before was paying players under the table. Now that fucking is gone. That shit is – there's no the distribution of wealth in college football. When Indiana's in the championship game, it's about best staff, best nil deals. It's gotten outrageous. The one thing that I don't like about college now is
everyone transfers on a whim and
transferring, and then they announce that they're re-signing with the team. Like, it's
the re-signing is a huge issue. I mean, the problem is that gets dangerous. There was a quarterback, I believe, from Washington who signed a deal, tried to go back into the market, and then jumped back for a little extra money. Like, this is just it's too far. I mean, you become professional sports, and this is going to move itself upstream because the problem is nobody's developing anymore. It's just, can I get any playing time? And the problem is it's just every man for himself.
listen, read this blame game here.
Yeah, this is what I've heard. It's like apparently there have been multiple reports defending Patullo and blaming Hurts. Hurts wasn't running the plays in game like practice. His skill sets limit the plays the coaches could call. The QB told Patullo he won't run. The offense would perform better under McKee, which also explains why McKee dropped back so much to pass, almost to prove that. And the comment from Sherman that says, he told Ryan Fitzpatrick, people are just so hard on me, and it's not my fault that they don't know the inner workings. So I don't know who's who here, but there have been a lot of people bitching about Jalen Hurts' limitations. There was a lot of frustrations from Eagles brass about him, too.
Not from Barry McCockiner, I'll tell you that.
Oh, Barry McCockiner.
Barry
McCockiner does, man. It's what Barry McCockiner
will defend that.
He buries McCockiner.
I don't think Hurts is a bad quarterback, but I don't know what the limitations are. You know? I get, I think you're right, Crazy Frankie. Like if Kevin Patullo is calling the offense, he probably didn't want to run the plays the way that they were designed.
Of course, I wouldn't want to call the plays either. 4 verts, fuck that. Leif Upstad interviewed NFL YouTuber Gravite today. Didn't we have him on this show?
Yeah, I don't think we've had him, but I know him, Nathan.
Yeah,
Grav.
I think we've had like 2 guys on the show, like a couple.
I've talked to him. Maybe we did.
I think like a long time ago.
Long time when we used to care about hockey.
I don't care about hockey. Fuck you.
I know. I'm just saying when we used to have other hockey creators on, we used to have a lot of people on. Now it's just our dumbasses.
Yeah, I know. That's why nobody watches the show anymore. That's why we love you, boys. All the premium content. And of course, the Tomlin news comes during the interview. Dude, it happened to me. I was talking with I was doing a podcast with a guy named Jay Shields. Like we had literally were talking about the Chargers, Patriots. Jay. Yeah, Jay. Yep, absolutely.
He's amazing.
Oh yeah, man. Dude. I was doing a show with him. Like we were talking about all the playoff games, Chargers, Patriots. I find out that Greg Roman got fired, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And secondly, there was also a situation where we were talking about Texans Steelers, about how like the culture had gotten stale. Everything was going to it was just another playoff loss and nothing was going to change. They'll re-roll the dice. And then I behold an Adam Schefter tweet that says that Mike Tomlin is stepping down. I'm like, whoa. And I had to immediately end the stream because dude, I have to get to work. I'm sorry, man.
I texted, go. I was in the gym and normally the gym is a bunch of dudes, and there was for some reason today there was a bunch of hot chicks in the gym, which it doesn't make. I'm not a creep, but it does make working out just slightly better,
Oh and yeah, like when you're doing bench, it's like you look up.
You're like, oh yeah, and there's almost never any attractive women in my gym. Yeah. My gym is like the worst gym, and then I get that tweet, and I was at the very end of my workout. I was like, fuck, I gotta go. I go. I don't care who's in here. I don't care if there's hot chicks here. And I've never talked to anyone in the gym.
Yeah.
Have you ever met anyone in the gym?
I knew a few people who knew me from YouTube videos, but I haven't really talked to
happened to me.
I just do my own things.
Yeah.
Like more or less. I was there Monday. I was just doing some work on the treadmill because I was, was going to do other stuff there. It's goon session. Hey, no, he goons in the shed. He does not goon in the gym.
No, I was in the gym. I was I was just trying to hide in the corner, trying to bang one out and film it at the same time. And then I got the tweet that Tomlin got fired, and I was like, man, I got to go work. I can't even finish this nut.
Yeah, because it's just let's go live. Because I as I said, I was starting to do work on Congrats Steelers at the time. I got the VO done, the first VO done, and then I was like, oh crap, I actually have to completely tweak this entire a huge chunk of the script because Tomlin's gone.
Yeah, Itakuko said he talked. These hot foreign chicks initiated a convo and asked me to film them. That sounds like a lot of porn stuff.
Film them. Uh-oh. Are they going in the locker room?
The rock climbing gym's different though. That is a community. That is where people do talk and help each other, and they're like, hey, and there's nothing but hot chicks in the rock climbing gym. But then a lot of them might, not be interested in med. That's also a possibility. You got to watch out for that.
Absolutely. MK3A for 5. I'm starting to think the 49ers' secret to winning Injury Bowls is spending their holidays at Action Park. Imagine if McDonald starts seeing ghosts.
Class Action Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rock climbing and run clubs, and I don't want to do either. Like I'm not
I
running.
am not a fan of like running. I don't mind a 5K every now and again, but I am not a runner.
I'm being chased. But I do need to start running for baseball season.
Yeah, I need to. I'm
my shit together.
I'm in the kind of the fence about coming back. I'm thinking about it because we're doing Melonheads again this year. So
we're being sponsored by Backyard Baseball.
I'm just tired of fucking sucking. That's the problem.
Well,
I know. I don't think that's changing, but it is what it is.
Look, we got a hat from Backyard
Sports.
Look,
Pablo
at that. Sanchez, the GOAT, baby.
That is fucking incredible. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you one.
Nice.
They gave me 5 of them, so I'll send you one.
Nice, dude. That's fresh. MK38, AJ Brown. You are a Cincinnati Bungle or Tennessee Titan. Oh no, he's not going to be a Bungle. Not
who has the cap space?
DeMar Chase. Buffalo or San Francisco, probably. San Francisco voided Brandon Ayuk's deal.
Yeah, for cause.
And let's Jack Danaher.
NFL team. You read that.
Yep. Which game do you plan to stream next weekend? I don't know. I mean, I'll have to think about that because I might stream because I know like Saturday I'm going to be busy. It's about that, but I know I would say
the
probably
Chargers, the Titans, the Raiders, Seahawks, Rams, Commanders, and Jets have the most cap space. How do the Bengals have 50 million in cap space and they didn't fucking sign Trey Hendrickson?
Well, because they're cheap as shit and they wanted 1 year guaranteed. They didn't think he would do it, and he got injured, and now he's gone.
Teams. Oh, sorry.
Andre via VX. What did you see? What's happening in Iran? I'm hearing a lot of protests going on, a lot of brutality. 2,000 confirmed dead, with unofficial reports saying possibly 15 to 20,000 dead. My girlfriend's family is unable to reach some of their relatives in Tehran. I've heard there's like there's like a lot of strife between them and the government. Apparently, like I don't know much about this.
These are government protests.
Yes, and unfortunately, like it is not a First Amendment thing. They will crack down on that shit, which is
we should install Nicolas Maduro in Iran.
No, we need SEAL Team 6 to take out the Iran Shah and then like the Iran leaders, and
which apparently we can just do. We can just show up, kidnap the leader of a country, and just bring him to our country.
Hey, you know what? That's a good thing, man, especially in times like this. Hey,
I heard Venezuela the currency is less than 0 or something like that.
Venezuela's been in collapse for 10 years. Dude.
No, I'm talking the Iran, whatever they use for their
Iranian currency.
It's worth nothing.
I need to look that up because I don't know much about it. I've seen bits and pieces of the protests, but not enough to.
How much to live in Iran for a whole year? The rial, that's it. How much would you take? 10 million?
Probably not enough. I mean, I'm a white dude. I'm probably going to get killed.
No. At least I could
I stick out like a sore damn thumb.
Yeah, if they saw my last name, they'd be like, no, I don't think
Yeah. And unfortunately, Muslims and Jews don't exactly get along too well. That's the problem.
Yeah. I'd be like, I swear I'm Buddhist. My kid had a really good joke. He's like, I went to I'm half Jewish, half Asian. I went to the Buddhist temple and I was like, all my possessions? Really? All my possessions.
All your possessions to Jack Dolan. Can we get a culture is actually damn good for Qatar, Jimmy Dolan? Rangers are in free fall with the all BS JT Miller leading the culture.
How would you describe the culture surrounding this football team?
You know, the culture is actually damn good.
Drury's getting fired. They're gonna have to go with a hard reset.
They're doing fire Drury chants right now. Like it's getting bad.
Oh, I watched the Venezuela video again. By the way, that was very fun. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything awful.
Well, the problem is like people bitch about socialism. That's the problem. It's like you made fun of socialism. It's like, yeah. So what? Yep. My opinion hasn't really changed on that. Yeah, there are people who called me a liberal on there. I'm like, dude, do I look like a liberal to you?
It's always funny when people say assume your politicalness when they have no idea. It's more than likely the opposite.
Well, of course. I mean, there are people I probably I think a Republican are probably heavy liberal. Usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Jared Warren since 1991. Nick Sirianni's the kind of guy that if he wasn't a head coach, he'd be an analyst for FS1, Barstool, or TMZ. Oh, he'd fit well on Barstool. Like Barstool.
Yeah, I don't think he's smart enough or says anything interesting.
No,
enough
he would.
to be
He's
on
confrontational. He's confrontational. Yeah. He would be at Barstool. Easy.
Yeah, he'd be in that. What's that podcast that they do with PFT?
Pardon my take.
No, PFT commenter and
I forget.
Barstool Big Cat. What's the name of that show?
I thought it was Pardon My Take, but I'm not sure.
No,
Busting with the Boys is Taylor Lewan's.
Yeah, whatever. He would be on that shit. Or when they asked Mike Vrabel if he'd cut off his penis for a fucking Super Bowl.
I mean, I thought he did say he was
Nick Sirianni was. Yeah, he did say it.
Yep, Michael Hessian. Bungles fans think the NFC North is theirs for the taking now that Tomlin and Harbaugh are gone. And they're still going to mess it up as is tradition. Let me tell you what ended up happening with our certain friend, Mr. Zach Taylor. This is Zach Taylor in the AFC North. Just him standing there and everyone else is gone. And Zach Taylor wins just by doing nothing. They did nothing. They're keeping everybody. And then Tomlin,
Zach Taylor, hey, look. Every coach in the NFC North or AFC North had been to a Super Bowl except for Stefanski. And then Taylor's still there. I don't get it.
I mean, well, it's because the Bengals are inept.
How many do we have? How close to the end?
And Matthew Ramirez.
Okay, we're good.
Yo Tree. I don't know if you watch other sports YouTubers, but a really good one and fellow Steelers fan I like is a guy called the Mega Casuals. I'll have to take a look at him later. He's a really good YouTuber with some very intelligent Steelers commentary. I'll have to take a look at him after the stream.
Dude. That sounds like an oxymoron.
Definitely. And if we're talking about things that should not be looked at, are the Los Angeles Chargers. Mostly because this guy is currently fired. And Greg Roman, the Greg Roman Empire is officially burned in Charger land.
Oh, this guy has almost 100,000 subs.
Oh, nice.
Mega Casuals.
Yeah, here is the most damning part about this whole situation. If you look at this game, the Chargers had absolutely nothing on offense. Justin Herbert was completely out of sorts. The offensive line was terrible. They could get nothing going. And they got greedy, took the points, but everything just looked lost. Justin Herbert is the what-if quarterback, and the Chargers are the what-if team. Because it's like, oh, if they have a bunch of different everything would be fine. Robert Spillane came out and said Chargers players came up to him and had that LA's offense had no idea what the Pats defense was doing, which is incredibly fucking damning.
I'm trying to get into squirrel tactics, by the way.
King of the Hill. Okay.
No, it's a YouTube channel called Squirrel Tactics.
Yeah, it's based out of King of the Hill. I mean,
yeah. So I'm talking about the YouTube channel. So he basically just does he commentate on King of the Hill episodes? That's what he does.
I think so. I think I've seen the channel before.
Yeah.
Squirrel Tactics. It's just like dump it up.
Yeah, he breaks down King of the Hill.
As I said, I've seen him before.
Yeah. He's definitely one of those dudes that you're like, all right, this guy has a niche, but he's fucking funny.
Hey, he knows what he's doing, man. He found it. Jared Oberfeld. My pick for the Steelers head coach is Hugh Jackson. All of Baltimore will party like it's 1966, 1970, 1983, 2000, Super Bowls 35 and 47. Okay, but we'll keep going on this game here. New England, Drake May.
This was the most boring game.
It was a suffocation game. That's what it was.
Yeah, Justin Herbert did not look good. A lot of social media.
Yeah, they're calling him the if quarterback.
Yep, and a lot of defense of him, but it was ugly. And credit to the to the Patriots. After a fucking amazing weekend, that was a dud to end the fucking weekend. But it was very
like they have him as 9. That is a great meme right there.
They nined him. But after just the great games. But Mike, that was a very Mike Vrabel coached ugly win. And the Patriots got it done. They're moving on.
Yeah, I mean, do what you got to do. There's like a meme of Justin Herbert as like the if quarterback. Yes,
there it
this is it. If he had a better coach, if he had a better defense, play calling, if he had a better coach, it's just him as if.
Yeah. He's got a hot wife, girlfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't have social media, and it's a good thing for him.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah, and then we get to this game right here. Yeah, and I know you want to hear it right now. Tonight, on Days of Our Steelers, they get their ass beat yet again by a real team. It was somehow 6-7-6, and they gave up 23 points. The wheels fell off in the fourth quarter. The running game could get nothing going. Aaron Rodgers looked terrible. DK Metcalf dropped a huge pass. He was pretty much a non-factor. TJ Stroud tried to hand the game away on a silver platter with 5 fumbles and an interception. Woody marks it a 100-yard game. Christian Kirk looked like he was pretty much a prime like Julian Edelman out there. They lost Nico Collins, but the Texans defense was relentless. The Steeler curtain is gone, and Mike Tomlin, if you have been living under a rock, has stepped down. He has not been fired. He stepped down. He saw the writing on the wall. This is the end of an era. They shouldn't have been here to begin with, but, I mean, the problem is you got blown the fuck out again by a real team. And as I said, it had to be done. Both team and coach were going nowhere. It's like Andy Reid and Philly, and it should have been like this for a long time. And Houston just beat the smackdown on us. This should have been a lot uglier earlier on, but as I said, there was a lot of fluke bullshit, and CJ Stroud was trying to hand the game to them with a silver platter.
Oh, my God.
It was bad. I mean, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that flea flicker early on, and then there's a really bad pass early, and then there was that terrible pick in the red zone. I'm like, oh, my God, we're going to win this. The hope was there, and then it just died when Sheldon Rankins had that thick 6. It was gone.
The strip sack fumble.
Yep. And then Rodgers died, and Rodgers was afraid to get hit. This is his last game, and the irony is, Aaron Rodgers' Packers career ends on an interception. His potential NFL and Steeler career ends on a pick 6. So I said I was laughing. It's like all you can do is laugh to mask the pain, because quite frankly, it's the end of an era, and it had to be done.
How long do you think Rodgers drags this official announcement out?
I think with Tomlin gone, I think it's going to be quick, because Rodgers was here for Tomlin. I think that's the main thing. And the other one you have to look out for is Cameron Hayward. He might be gone too, because he's going to be 37.
He's getting long in the tooth.
Yeah, a bunch of guys are getting long in the tooth. Watt's going to be 32. Boswell will be 35. Like, you have a lot of older guys. You're going to have a lot of turnover here. Gainwell's a free agent. I mean, I hope you keep him, but he might be like outbid. Thielen's going to retire. It's already confirmed. MVS is gone. Calvin Austin might be gone. Jonnu Smith, he's the Arthur Smith version of crack. He's gone. Chuck Clark probably gone. Duggar gone. Ramsey might be gone. James Pierre's a free agent. Brandon Echols, I believe he might be a free agent. Jabril Peppers is gone. Asante Samuel's a free agent
Giant.
too. Yep. And as I said, it's just there are a lot of questions this team needs to answer. Even more so now because we know the answer to Mike Tomlin. He stepped down. And it is a situation where it's not anger or sadness or jubilation or happiness. I just feel relief. Because quite frankly, it feels like it's like you're a caretaker of someone you love who's been long sick. It's just like you've been trying to keep him alive for so long that it's just you're delaying the inevitable. And that's what the Steelers have been doing here. The problem is you made the playoffs like for a bunch of times, which is like great. But the problem is you've been getting blown the fuck out in every single one. It's like, why are you here?
It's sad.
They were 1-6 against teams that were in the playoffs. And
sad. You're just not there. You're good enough.
And the problem is they pretend they are there. That's the issue.
Like you know what you are. You're an above average guy on the dating scene.
They are a C+ team that pretends they're a 10. That's what happens.
You get dates, and then you really like a hot chick, and then she ghosts you.
Yep.
Nothing personal.
They just
projected into this.
Yeah, they use you for a free meal, maybe a couple drinks, and then they go on their merry way.
Gone. You're there to occupy their time.
I think it's time for the Steelers to they're going to suck for a few years at minimum. And honestly, it's for the best because, quite frankly, just keeping in the same carousel was making nobody happy. It's the thing about mediocrity. Nobody's happy with it. Like, you have your guys defending Tomlin. You have the national media, the Tomlin fanboys, and the Steeler fan base. But at the same time, you could really look anybody in the eye and say this was really a Super Bowl contender with the way they were winning games. No, of course not. The Texans defense was what the Steeler defense believes they are. And they were shit-wrecking everything, man. Everything. They're one of the highest paid defenses in the NFL, and they played like it. And I mean, I said they nearly pissed it away, but they got it done. First road win in franchise history in the playoffs for the Houston Texans. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I saw that coming from a mile away. Did you see that little 3-year-old on Instagram that picked all the wrong teams? And she picked the I forget. She was
probably looking at logos.
She picked the Panthers. Yeah, she picked the Packers. She picked the Jaguars. She picked the Eagles. She picked the Chargers. And then the last one before the game even happened, she was like, Steelers! And I was like, yep.
We go Super Bowl! There are going to be a lot of empty seats if they go bad because, quite frankly, I feel like it's starting to take place now. Because if you look at a lot of the games, there are a lot of opposing fans come in. That Bills game broke a lot of the Steeler fan base. A lot of fire Tomlin chants, active booing. They booed Renegade. They didn't even play Renegade in this last game. The only time it got played was in the Texans locker room. So it more or less this is stuff I'm mostly repeating here. But as I said, it feels like it's just a waste because, great, you made the playoffs by fluking around and Tyler Luke missed a kick or Indianapolis or Jacksonville collapsed. You shouldn't have been there 3 of the last times. And it just comes back to, great, you're Marvin Lewis, you're Doc Rivers with Immaculate PR. Well, what does that get you in the long term? You fancy yourself as a Super Bowl contender. That's the problem. If you just saw yourself as okay, we're just going to go 9-8, be lucky if we make the playoffs, I don't think anybody would have had an issue with that. We would have been issue with mediocrity, but the Steelers saw themselves as a world-class Super Bowl contender, and that's where the problem is.
Where is it? Scooter in the chat. 2026 is off to a great start.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't be talking if I were you, my man. I wouldn't be talking.
Yeah. I mean, who are the Cowboys going to hire as their DC? Huh? No, I will agree, though.
Rivera.
Scooter, you and me were shoulder to shoulder on hate watching those Eagles, and we both got what we
dude,
wanted.
I was hate watching those Eagles because they've been wasting talent all fucking year.
That was a very enjoyable hate watch. That was.
I love seeing Sirianni eat shit.
Mm-hmm. Jim Leonard is who they're hiring. Okay. I agree with Renault. Bring in Kevin Patullo
for DC.
You know who they should hire?
Be worse than OC.
You know who they should hire for their defensive coordinator?
Who?
Matt Eberflus.
Oh, that's a brilliant one, man.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's go a little deeper. Mike Zimmer.
Mike Zimmer is coming to Dallas, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go with Glendon, 78. I think it's more about the portal. SEC are no longer to have 4 or 5 stars on the depth chart. Yeah, they all transfer. They want playing time.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this.
Nobody's developing.
Yep.
And
Scooter says the Eagles were fraudulent. I agree. The Eagles were fraudulent.
Their offense was shit all year. Let's be real. Blind Squirrel finds a nut. Mr. Saxman is an Eagles fan and Ravens marching band member. This season sucked for both my teams. At least the band got to perform with Jason Kelsey on Monday Night Football. I mean, that's an honor, man. Yeah. I mean, if you're out on the field, I was out on the field once for a Steeler pregame in 2005. It was that Bears game with the Jerome Bettis touchdown dive into the end zone. It was fucking cold that day.
Little did they know that he would grow up to be one of the most notorious Steeler fans.
I don't know if notorious. I got blocked by the Steelers on Twitter a long time ago.
And Ben Roethlisberger
and
blocked
Sniper Sensei 97. Treat.
Are you
I'll
still
give you
blocked?
a great funny fact. Oh yeah, I've been blocked the whole time. From your recent NFL playoff video, we now know who the frauds were before the Ultra Kill community got their fraud update that will be dropping soon. Ooh, okay. I know a lot of Bills fans are trying to flex on me too. Eagles fans are flexing on me. It's like, oh, I made fun of your Eagles. Like, okay, your team's still choked. And Soupy Spirit, I think Brian Flores will be the 17th coach in Steeler history. I mean, maybe so. I mean, as I said,
Brian Flores is a good call.
Be a popular one.
Mike McCarthy.
There's some momentum.
No,
I know. And the problem is that he's local. I don't want Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, you don't.
And Soupy Spirit, the Steelers' first coach ever was Walt Kiesling. I think
Mm-hmm.
they had Burt Bell for a hot minute too. And
There was a time when they turned coaches over in Steeler lore, but
oh
not
yeah,
since
50s and 60s, they were a fucking mess. They were a clown show.
Yeah,
and
it might be heading back to that.
Yep, I mean Art Rooney ran the team like a country club. People tend to forget that it was Dan that turned the team around, and now Dan's gone, and now you're starting to see things fall apart. Who is participating in this year's Wheel of Discipline? And who's spinning the foul wheel, Justice, or landing on your fucked? Hope Lattimore does. Well, Lattimore there, Stephon Diggs, Christian Barmore, Rashee Rice. There are a bunch of interesting topics. Jordan Addison, he apparently got arrested again. DK Metcalf will spin it.
Yeah,
he spun that wheel of discipline.
He spun that wheel.
And Beast of Metal, Captain Jewelry got another public endorsement from James Laserbrain Dolan a few days ago.
Good.
He's not going anywhere.
That's not.
The beatings will continue until morale improves amongst the
You
heroes
don't understand.
of Amsterdam.
Getting the public endorsement is like that's the signal for clean up your resume.
I don't know about that. Sometimes
you don't like that shit. You don't want to hear that shit. That is, please don't start changing passwords on things and sabotaging the business. That's what that means.
All right. And Marco, thank God the chase for the NASCAR Cup Series is back this year. It reminds me of the old days where Jimmy Johnson would win multiple titles. It's better than what they had, but it's still like that's not saying much. I mean, here's the problem. You still have the stage racing, which is fucking horseshit. You need to get rid of the segmented races. Just full races and go from there. Or if you want to do stages, don't throw a fucking caution. That's what they have to do. But they're gonna keep that. They're gonna keep everything close and manipulated. But as I said, they needed to get rid of the winning in. They needed to get rid of the playoffs, and it's a step in the right direction. I'll at least give them that. But they've got a long way to go. And rest in peace, Justin Herbert Payne. Justin Herbert Payne. You mean the if quarterback?
Yeah.
If
good old iffer man.
If Justin Herbert didn't have pain. And MKA3A, any plans for a hater's guide to the 2026 Milano Winter Olympics hockey? And congrats videos for participants.
The rink is all fucked up. It's not even ready, apparently.
Yeah, the construction's not done. They still are constructing the locker rooms and the actual seating. A palate cleanser for the shit show season. Oh, dude, hockey's been phenomenal this year. You're in a golden age of talent. The young youth coming in and really taking storm, the prime and like some of the best hockey of their career, and the old guard trying to maintain one last gasp. It is definitely, it's like as special as it was like in the early 90s in terms of its talent level. Christopher Brickner, Adam Gase for Steelers head coach. No. And Christopher Brickner again. Kurt Cignetti at Indiana could be like Kyle Whittingham at Utah. As Kyle went 13-0 in 2008, and while general good, Kyle never got Utah that elite again.
It's hard, but Cignetti, he went to JMU. He turned that program around. He's just a killer, man. He got the right players in place. He knew what he wanted. I mean, Mendoza fell in his lap, and he's taking advantage. He's going to be the it guy for a while. He is a fucking psychopath.
Absolutely. And Christopher Brickner again. Mike Tomlin leaving is like getting laid off from a job making you miserable. You're not happy, but not sad. Just glad that you could finally move on. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how it is. I mean, you get severance too. It was time for both parties to move on. That's just the reality of the situation. I know a lot of people on the outside are saying like, "Oh, I mean, you're making a huge mistake. Like, who else are you going to get better?" It's like, it just had to be done. Andy Reid and Philly. That's the comparison to make. Like, Tomlin's a good coach, but the problem is he was well past his expiration date here. He's been like that for a long time. Take care, Scooter. See you Thursday.
Yep.
But
we're gonna have fun on Thursday.
I am getting punished to fucking hell.
The fact that Brandon is the only one left. Everything's coming up, Perna.
I hope he fucking chokes. We're gonna be hate watching Brandon.
Oh yeah.
One of us. Crabs in a bucket. You're coming down with us, baby. Booble gobble. All right, let's do a little immaculate grid. We finished
and
that.
then we'll get on out of here.
We got one more.
Oh, wait. Let's preview the next week's games real quick.
Very true.
Before we get to the immaculate gritty, we got Buffalo and Denver. Just quick picks. I'm going to take Denver by like a field
I am
goal.
going to say Buffalo. I think Buffalo wins it. I'm going to be the contrarian.
Ballsy.
And Stray Flick, we got another last-minute super chat. Oh, so Scooter is pure delusional if he thinks we're giving up Jim Leonard with VJ potentially getting hired away as a head coach. Absolutely not. And Christopher Brickner, I still think Ryan Day is best college coach. I mean, Signetti's making a run for his money right now.
Yeah.
And
the guy.
Sean Shanley, NMAUWLP here. I hope the Penguins make the playoffs. I want to see Tree stream playoff hockey again.
Well, you don't have to worry about the Rangers. You don't have to worry about the Rangers.
Well, the fortunate thing is you did not give up your first round pick this year to the Penguins. You gave up last year. So it is what it is. But tell you what, let's go on to our next game over here.
All right. San Francisco, Seattle. This one's tough. This one's really tough.
I think
Seattle.
Seattle
Wonder
takes it.
if there's McDonald's. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think McDonald's does not return. It's going to be a loud atmosphere. I think Seattle is the team to beat.
If they were playing the Rams, I would have my doubts. But Seattle versus San Francisco, I don't know.
Houston, New England. This one's the easiest for me to pick. I like Houston in this game. I think Houston gets it done.
Can New England find a way to beat Houston's defense?
I don't think Drake May has ever seen he's going to be confused. He's going to be seeing ghosts. Like nothing's going to work. Like you saw it. Even a veteran like Aaron Rodgers was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Well, he also had no line and he had no time.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I like the Texans. I like the Texans.
Honestly, I'm going to pick the Texans too. I think
and I can honestly tell you,
if CJ Stroud doesn't self-destruct, I think they do something there.
If Houston wins this game, I think they go to the Super Bowl because I think they can beat Denver. And
they can wallop Denver and Buffalo.
Yeah,
I mean they walloped Buffalo earlier in the year. They sacked Josh Allen 8 times.
Yeah,
and then we have the Rams and Bears, which
this one is the hardest one to call.
Yeah, because like they say this, but honestly, the Rams have been playing with their food. Ooh,
I like a Barrica. Give me a Barrica and a heart attack win.
I think the Rams barely escape, and I mean barely. That's it.
So then you would have an all NFC West final.
Yeah,
AFC,
and then the Rams potentially beat Seattle.
Wow, it's going to be some interesting football, baby.
Oh yeah, it definitely is, man. But tell you what, let's do some immaculate gritty.
Do the gritty.
Let's call it a day. We actually have one more here. Christopher Brickner is Big Ten now, the best division in college football now. Ryan Day and Kurt Signetti are likely the 2 best college football coaches right now. In terms of how it is now, potentially. Penn State fell to shit. Michigan fell to shit. But I mean, as I said, honestly, you can make an argument for the ACC. Miami. Remember, everyone doubted the ACC. Duke won the fucking title. Nobody said ACC should be there. Guess what? They're in the fucking final. Ooh, we got Pirates. This is some good shit.
Pirates and Brewers. Ooh.
Jason Rogers.
Mike. Oh, okay. Did Mike Laval?
Spanky Lavallee?
Yeah. Was he ever a Brewer? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No. He was a White Sox.
Pirate. Sid Bream is one.
Bream?
For
Yep.
Pirate. Yep. And a Brave. John. You fucked up.
I'm thinking the wrong guy. I thought it was Turdoslavich. He was a minor league guy. That's who I was thinking of.
You fucking idiot.
Matt Diaz.
Matt Diaz. 30 stolen bases.
Tony
Did Andy Van
Womack.
Slyke ever steal 30 bases?
I don't
Tony
think
Womack's
so.
a good one.
Bonds.
Bonds.
Womack. Tony
Okay.
Womack's a fun one.
Okay.
St. Louis, 30 stolen bases. Vince Coleman. That's an easy one.
Willie McGee.
Willie McGee.
Gosh,
Vince
did
Coleman.
Mike Gallego? Vince Coleman once stole 119 bases one season. A 30 season. Ooh, Howard Johnson.
Barry Bonds.
Wow, what a tough
For the
guess.
Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates, baby.
Yeah, no, he did it like 4 consecutive years.
Yep. Atlanta 30 home run season.
Ooh, Dale Murphy.
Dan Ugla.
Dan Ugla did hit
go.
30 home runs.
He hit like 180 and hit like 30 homers.
Jeremy Burnitz, I think, is a Brewer
Burnitz.
that hit 30.
Rob Deere.
Deere. Yeah, Rob Deere for sure.
Yep.
3%. That's a great one. I remember one year he started the season 5 for 100 and all 5 hits were home runs.
Home runs, yep. Absolutely. Milwaukee and St. Louis. Ooh, Jose Quintana. I'm trying to think of somebody else like a little more obscure.
Brewer and a Cardinal.
Or we can do a Cardinal and a
here.
Brave.
Oh, there's plenty there.
We'll do Jose Quintana. Then we can keep going.
Cardinal and a Brave. Didn't what's the guy's name? The pitcher, couple pitchers.
Edgar Renteria.
There you go. Was Rick Ankiel ever a Brave? Or was he always?
I think he might have.
He was a national.
He was a national. He was a national. He might have been a Brave
Okay.
briefly. Because I want to look this up.
Rick Ankiel.
Houston, New York Mets. I believe he was.
He was
Yes,
a
he was
Met?
a Brave. He was a
Yeah,
Brave.
see? Oh, that was a good
Correct.
pull.
Because he was a Brave for a hot minute. Like he was with
He
St.
played
Louis. and then he
20
went to Washington.
games with the 2013 Mets. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, it must have been
He had
brief.
2
'cause, like, he was
bombs.
kind of out. I didn't realize he was with
Got a
Houston. Too.
182. Holy shit, he was a
Crazy, man.
Royal?
Yep.
My gosh.
Yeah, like he was
All right.
kind of bounced around for a bit, had a little bit of a revival season. Let's do some foosball. Kansas City and Dallas.
Matt Castle.
Steve Bono.
Nope, wrong.
Shit.
Was Kyle Orton ever a Chief? No. I know Matt Castle for sure is there.
Yeah, we'll do Matt Castle. 33%.
A Cowboy and a Viking.
Cowboy and a Viking. Jake Reed
Walker,
wasn't a
that's a
Cowboy,
great
was it?
one.
Herschel,
That's a
that's a
great
good one.
Who was in that trade though? Who was?
I'm trying to think who else
was.
was. Darren Nelson never
It was
played
all
for the
draft
Cowboys.
picks though. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot. There were some regular guys there too. So there is that. But I'm trying to think of who else was in that.
Who the
trade.
key piece was in that trade? I forget.
There were like 5 guys. Darren Nelson was the key piece, but he did not.
He never played.
He didn't play for Dallas.
That's right. He either got injured or moved.
He got cut. He got cut. He like requested his release. They moved on. I think they shipped him or they just let him go. They wanted the picks.
All right.
So
a Cowboy
Dallas.
and a Viking. Cowboy and a Viking. Yeah,
Eric
Orton was the
Kendricks.
Chief. There you go. And a Cowboy with 10 rushing TDs. Give it up for the late Marion Barber.
Yep. I can't believe he's gone.
Yeah.
10 rushing touchdowns in a season.
Jamal Anderson. Malcolm Jenkins.
Yeah, there was like a running back in the 80s.
Oh,
Who
really?
was really
This is a
good.
good
I
one.
forget his name. Shit. Fuck.
Tevin Coleman scored 10 touchdowns in a season. Michael Turner. I haven't heard that name in
Michael
a long
Turner, yeah.
time.
Wallace Francis? No, I think
I
he was a
don't
wide
know.
receiver.
I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, you fucked up.
I tried to like do it back. Damn it. I'll move
Ooh,
back, 'cause I know there's a running
did
back.
Michael Vick get 10 rushing TDs in one season? No.
No.
Damn.
We'll do Michael Turner.
Okay. I know Jalen Hurts did 10 rushing TDs in one season. A Ram with 10
Cleveland
TDs. Eric
Gary.
Dickerson. Oh, wow. What a pull.
Yeah.
A Viking
yeah, like-
and a Ram. Was Eric Dickerson ever a Viking?
No.
No.
Case Keenum.
There you go. Good one. And we're fucked.
Going. A Falcon and a Viking.
Ooh,
Jeff George.
Yes, great one. A
Falcon
Falcon.
and a Chief. Andre
Steve
Rison.
DeBerg. Steve DeBerg. Falcon.
And a Ram and a
A
Chief.
Ram and a Chief. That might also be Steve.
Who am I
No,
thinking
no,
of?
no,
Crap.
no.
I know there's a couple defenders that have bounced around between Chiefs and Rams, but I'm trying to think of like.
Was
Ooh, I'm gonna think. Oh, Trent Green.
there you go. Nice.
Let's do some puck.
All right. Pucktism,
Hold on,
baby. And then
I'm gonna piss myself off here. Well, who
What?
was the guy for the 1980 Falcons? He was like a bruising runner. That like he was really good. I'm trying to think who it was that had like 10 touchdowns. Lynn Kane and William Andrews.
Oh, there you go. Lynn Kane.
Yeah, and William Andrews. I think he got 10. Yeah, he got 10. That's who I was thinking of. William Andrews.
Wow.
I couldn't
Great
think of the
pull.
name.
It was right on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, I just couldn't think of the name. Crap. And then, ooh, okay. We got some names here.
We got some names here.
Paul Fenton. Shit.
Nope. You fucking suck.
Yeah,
First
I do suck
guess.
dicks.
Fucking
First
suck.
guess, and I'm already sucking
Fucking
dicks.
moron. Fucking.
It's bad, dude. It's bad.
Loser. What a fucking idiot.
Nikolai Goldobian. I know, it's fucking terrible.
I can't. Joe Thornton.
Joe Thornton for the Phillies? The Flyers?
Was he ever a Flyer?
No.
Jumbo was never a Flyer. That's right.
What
I'm
are we
thinking, who
doing?
am I thinking of? I'm thinking of who's that guy who was a Flyer and who would be the most famous one for Sharks and Flyers?
Sharks and Flyers.
Did Patrick
probably
Marleau ever was he ever a Flyer?
Justin Braun would probably be one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else would be like a big like Shark and a Flyer. Oh, but Penguin Flyer.
Wow, Penguin Flyer.
Mark Taylor.
Nice.
And then Pittsburgh and Vancouver. Ooh, there's so many.
They gave you a softball with the fucking.
Yeah, with the Penguins. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
very easy softball,
You know your
man.
Penguins. You know your Penguins.
Nolan Baumgartner.
Wow.
Let's go. 20 assists in the season for Vancouver. Ooh. I mean, dude, there are a bunch of different ones you could choose here. Louis Erickson. Shit.
Nope.
Really? Didn't get 20 assists?
Never even got 20 assists. The guy that they
Interesting.
traded for Tyler Seguin. He was traded for Tyler Seguin.
Yep, correct, but different team.
Different team, yes, correct.
Sergio Momesso.
Sergio Momesso.
Yep, Sergio Momesso, the old goon.
94 team,
Yep,
yeah.
20 points in the
Scored a
season.
goal in the playoffs.
Len Hashborn. And for Tampa Bay, 20 assists. Chris Kontos.
Did Alex Killorn ever get 20 assists?
I believe so,
20
yes.
assists this season, yeah. All right, we can get out of here. Alex
Absolutely.
Killorn.
Yep, Alex Killorn. If I
Go
can
to his stats. Go to there. You
Yep,
go.
20 assists multiple times. He's had 30
multiple
assists.
times. Oh yeah, wow. He's had some productive seasons. 15
Absolutely.
goal, 18 goal
Yeah.
seasons.
He's almost in game 1,000. He's at 995.
Wow, guy
But
went to
yes,
Harvard.
sir. Definitely, man. Well, I think this is the end of the stream, sir.
Yeah, it
Final
is.
thoughts in the
Double
marathon
streams.
stream session. I've been streaming for about, well, we did 3.5, almost 4.5, 5 hours today for me.
Oh,
I know, baby. Big baby. I streamed 4 hours yesterday. Actually, sorry, 6 hours yesterday.
I get to live my dream.
I know I get to talk about the sport that I gotta make videos.
Sports for a
I'm gonna
living.
release it tonight. Wow.
Sean Shanley, animated player.
Wow.
Last. Good night.
I'm gonna go cry now at work.